Hi everyone, aren't these lights beautiful? I'm actually in the car riding through the Million Lights display at Callaway Gardens. This is something that my husband and I did last year, and I wanted to kick off my Christmas season with this video. Now guys, we are going to have some fun on Saturday. It is Ready, Set, Decorate. There's a free online class that's being offered by the lovely Tori Toth. And you know Tori, she's a celebrity home stager, a best-selling author, and I've worked with her before. So join us on Saturday for this free online class. Click the link in the information box of this video and sign up. And just give us 1 hour of your time. You will not be disappointed. I hope you'll sign up and I hope to see you there. Now last year, I shared with you how to make these beautiful lanterns using the Dollar Tree bells, and I've come up with just a few more ideas. Now to avoid glitter from going all over the place, just paint them with Mod Podge and let it dry. Now my standard supplies are a hot glue gun and wire cutters for the majority of the projects. Now if I need something in addition to that, I'll mention it when I'm working on that project. Now you can cut these bells in about 4 areas where they will not crack altogether. That's wherever you see a row of circles, you can cut them there. And between the large medallions there, you can cut them there. And at the very top. So you're pretty good to go with creating multiple projects around these $1 bells, like a Christmas tree. I want my tree to have 5 layers, and that means number 5 is going to be considered the very bottom. We're not going to cut that one. The only thing that we're going to do is remove the ring at the very top of it. This is bell number 4, and I'm only trimming away the bottom trim around it. Now I purchased these tiny little cutters at Lowe's, and they were around $3. And naturally, you'll be wearing glitter for the next 3 days. This is so easy. 2 down, 3 to go. This is bell number 3. Now each bell may look like the previous bell because you take baby steps when you're tearing away the pieces. You don't want to over tear and have to start all over on a new bell. Okay, so we're at bell number 2. I've got my plastic tray on the table and I don't have glitter going all over the place. See, we all learn as we go. Now if you have any little sharp edges sticking out, then use your nail file to file them down or cut them away with your wire cutters. Okay, bells 2, 3, and 4 are looking pretty good, and now all we have to do is cut away the rings at the top. And what I'm doing is cutting away the rings on bells 2, 3, 4, and 5, not on number 1, which you don't see. I'll show you that one a little bit later. Now some of the bells, when cut, had a little white edge, so I just did a little painting with some gold metallic paint along that edge and along the part where I cut away that ring at the top. I purchased my dial from Lowe's. It's 3/8 of an inch by 36 inches long. I cut it at 14 inches and then I painted it to match my bells, which is gold. Now I want to give you an option here for how you build your Christmas tree. And as you can see, I have the dial and I'm inserting the bells onto the dial. Now what happens here is if you decided you want your tree trunk to show and you want it to be standing on a base, then basically you can take one of the little plastic saucers at the Dollar Tree and you can glue the dial to the saucer. And that way you can raise the bells up high enough for the trunk to be seen. Just make sure you paint the saucer gold to match the tree trunk. Now for spacing, I want my bells to basically overlap at the top of each bell. So that's how I want it to be seen. That way, as I add lights to it, you can see the beautiful lights twinkling on the inside. Now this is my 14-inch cut dial. I'll insert it into bell number 4. And then I will add hot glue. Notice the position of the dial. It goes all the way through to the very bottom of bell number 4. And then we will add our hot glue. Now, if you just want to add your hot glue to the top part of your bell on the outside there and just hold it in place until it dries, that is solely up to you. I just thought it would be neater to have the glue on the inside of the bell. Or at least the majority of the glue on the inside of the bell. Let the glue dry before you move on to the very next bell. It's time to add bell number 3, and we are adding it to the point where it just overlaps the top of bell number 4. And when I apply the glue, I apply just a little bit along the top. That way it'll hold it in place, but the majority of the glue is applied on the inside of this bell as well. Next, we add bell number 2 in the same manner. Just a little bit of overlap and add our hot glue. Now you'll only have to hold these in place just for a little while. And while you're holding it, see if you can remember all the words to the 12 days of Christmas. Now for a little added stability, I turned the tree upside down and I added more glue to the dial. And I basically allowed it to just drip down into the bottom of the bell for all 3 of them. Now this is bell number 5. It's the bottom of the tree, just the regular bell with the ring cut off at the top. We inserted the dial just an inch into that opening, and that's it. We did the same thing at the very top with one of the bells, and as you can see, it was very, very short, and this is how it was inserted on the top. Insert the bell onto the dial. No glue required. Now adding the glue gives me lots of options. I can add a star, I can add a larger piece of ribbon, just remove the top bell and really have a different accent. And for you special event planners, this is perfect for a table where you're having an event that goes into the evening. This is beautiful lighting. Now, just in case you're interested in making that Sagi Bow at the top of the tree, I love it. They are so on trend right now. All you simply have to do is take a long piece of ribbon and make it into 2 figure 8s. That's one long piece, and staple it in the middle. And then take a separate piece of ribbon, which most people call the tails of the ribbon, and loop it through the tiny little ring at the top of the bell. Place your figure 8 ribbons on top and tie the piece that you threaded through the ring in a knot, and you're done. Now I am referring to this as the cupcake holder simply because of the size of the top of the bell. These items should not be intended as food containers. Glitter and food should never be mixed. So go ahead and cut out the top of the bell. Just use those little round rings around the top as your guide. Isn't this adorable? Imagine 5 of these in a row in the center of a tablescape, and that's all you will need. I think this is just precious. They also make great candle wraps for your smaller candles, as well as these LED candles. All of these candles came from the Dollar Tree. Now here's where I think my caffeine totally kicked into gear, because I was thinking about these glass ornaments that I had in the garage, and was I going to paint them this year, or was I just going to hang them on the tree as is? Well, this one had the little silver top, so I painted that gold, and look, our little cupcake holder becomes an ornament jacket. Hello, is that not stunning? Gorgeous! How simple is that? No glue, no glitter. All I had to do was cut it and add it to the ornament. Stunning. I have to get to Dollar Tree tomorrow to buy as many silver ones as possible. Now you guys do an amazing job with styling your bars and coffee tables and kitchen islands. It's always so on point. Well, how about trying these bells as bottle wraps? You can go narrow or you can go thick. It doesn't even matter. They're all so beautiful. I added a bow to this one and I placed it on the bottom of this bottle. How girly girl is that for your girls' night out events coming up this holiday season? This slim bottle is stunning. This would be a beautiful piece to place on your vanity in your bathroom for the holiday season. I think it's stunning. Now, these ideas will definitely keep a vignette interesting. Here you are with a tea light holder. And of course, a tea light. Add a little hot glue to the top of that. Pop off the top of a glass ornament or plastic ornament. Turn on your tea light. Place it inside your tea light holder. Place one of the bells on top. Beautiful. Now here are a few more ideas for illuminating your tables or whatever you want to light up. How about a glam candle wrap? Now I'm using my hot glue gun here to soften up this plastic just a little bit so that it'll stretch over the edge of these candles that I got from the Dollar Tree. This actually heats it up just long enough for me to slide it over and fit it in place. Can you imagine 3 of these in the center of your dining room table and pieces of garland or topiaries in between? I think that would be stunning. I think tablescapes and centerpieces are becoming a whole lot simpler now. Now I also love this variation. The tea lights gave the candles additional height and I love that they look so slim and sleek. This is nice. I like that. Now I am so thinking tea party when I see this setup. I love the hat and I love the candle inside of the bell with the bell turned upside down. All this simply is one whole bell placed inside of one of the cut bells, and you can see it right here. It's just 2 pieces put together. No glue required. Now most of us have plenty of the Dollar Tree smaller vases like this one. So why not fit it inside of one of those bells and add some Hershey's Kisses for the holiday season? Wouldn't that be cute sitting on your desk? And here's that same piece using one of the Dollar General vases, adding some LED lights, and this is what we have. I love it. A new version of a snow globe. And of course, the sky is the limit when you're using your imagination. Are you having a princess party? Well, remember, every princess or queen needs a crown. And these are great for a nightstand or a shelf or even a coffee table. I love this vignette. It's one of my favorite. It's so pretty and yet so simple. You can also use those glass cylinders from the Dollar Tree. Fill them with your greenery, add your lights, and voila, guys, it's just magnificent. Just a change from what you would normally do. How do you feel about Frosty the Snowman in a bow tie? Yep, and a Dollar Tree bell. Well, there you have it, guys. This is my take on using those Dollar Tree bells to stay on budget and to come up with some unique ways to use them, period, other than just hanging them on a tree or even just hanging them in the air. So now we have trees, we have lanterns, we've got everything we could possibly think of. And I'm pretty sure you guys, with your creativity, you have thought of some other items along this journey. And I really appreciate you guys sharing them with me, because I'd love to know what you came up with. Now, for my event planners who are probably starting to get a little stretched, I hope you found some ways to add a little bling to your tables on a very small budget. Guys, I want to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch this video. It was my pleasure putting all of these simple little DIYs together for you. And remember to join us on Saturday, November the 18th, 2017 Eastern Standard Time for our Ready, Set, Decorate for the Holidays live streaming class. And the link is in the information box of this video. Click it and enroll today. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. And as always, stay in prayer and stay creative. See you Saturday.